Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I will show you how to create multiple choice questions making use of ChatGPT. Let me show you how easy this can be done. So let's go to ChatGPT. So in your browser type in ChatGPT or chat.openai.com. Log in with either a free account or your subscription account. Log in with Google or your Microsoft account. And here we go. So in this area here, you type your prompt and then you hit either the aeroplane icon or you press enter on your keyboard. Here in the left pane, you'll see all your chat history. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it very simple. So let's choose, explain. Remember, we're first providing some context. So we'll ask ChatGPT, please explain the identity property of arithmetic. And we press enter. So now ChatGPT will accumulate some knowledge and provide us with some explanation of the understanding of identity property of arithmetic. Okay, so here you'll provide some examples and some explanations. Now remember, our goal is to develop multiple choice questions that we can upload to Moodle. So that's our goal. So please provide 2 more examples. Just to create some more context. So there's example 1 and here we have example 2. Alright, so now that we have 2 examples, let's go about asking ChatGPT to provide us with a multiple choice questions. So please create, let's make it 5 multiple choice questions. On, and I put this in inverted commas, the topic. So I want ChatGPT to provide me with 5 multiple choice questions on the identity property. I'll paste it in there. So we'll ask him, please create 5 multiple choice questions and we need answers with answers. On identity property of arithmetic. Let's hit enter or press the aeroplane icon. And now ChatGPT provides us with the multiple choice questions. So remember we've asked for 5. So there's our 5th one. So now what we can do is we can copy this, paste it in Word document or take it from here one by one and add it to Moodle. But I want to make it more easier for us to upload to Moodle. So now again, I'll ask ChatGPT, please provide 5 more multiple choice questions. With answers on, and I'll copy this. So I'll copy this here, right click and copy, and I'll paste it. Paste it there. Now I'm going to give ChatGPT some more detailed prompts. Shift and enter on your keyboard. So now please write the multiple choice questions in the following format. So now we provide a more detailed prompt. Number 1, the first one, provide the question. So in the first line should be the question. Number 2, provide all the options with capital letters like, and I'll show ChatGPT how to provide it, A or B or C and D. Okay, so that's the second format that I wanted in. And then number 3, provide the answer in capital letters like, okay, I want ChatGPT to provide answer and then A or B or C or D. Okay, so first provide the question, then provide the options in capital letters A, B, C, D, and then provide the answer in capital letters like the answer and then A, B, C, or D in that format. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT provides us now. Okay, so now there's the question, there's A, B, C, D, and then the answer, you'll see it's not capitalized. Let's stop it there. If you want to make changes to this, we can stop it and then we can ask ChatGPT to make changes, or we can just regenerate a response and it will regenerate the response based on your prompt. Again, you'll see it's not capitalized. But the rest is in our format that we've provided. Okay, so we'll state this is worse, and then we'll state please allow the answer to be capitalized like this. Okay, let's press enter and see what ChatGPT does with that. Okay, so now it's A, B, and C, and there you'll see the answer is capitalized. Okay, so let's wait while ChatGPT finishes. So now, here's our format. We have our question, we have our A, B, C, and D, the options for available answers, and then we have our answer with just the letter. Okay, so now I want to ask ChatGPT. Let's thank him. Thank you. Thank you. That was great. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Now, let's ask ChatGPT again. Please create 5 multiple choice questions with answers on. And remember, we know that it should be on the identity property. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's copy that and I'll paste it here. Okay, so 5 multiple choice questions with answers on. Okay, and now please provide it in the following format. Okay, so let's specify the format. Question text first, and then option 1. Let's call this option 1. Then B, that's option 2. And then C, oops, let's change option. And then C, option 3. And then D, option 4. Is that there? Okay, and then our answer should be capitalized, answer, and then we specify here just A. Let's make this or B or C or D. Okay, so let's hit the arrow button or arrow icon or the enter button on your keyboard and see what ChatGPT does for us. Okay, so there we go. Question, options, answer, question, options, answer. Okay, so there's our 5 questions. Now, let's copy this. So I'll copy this up until the answer, the final answer. I'll copy this and I'll open Microsoft Word. So let's open Microsoft Word. So there's Microsoft Word and I'll paste it there. Okay, so I'll right click and then I'll use the keep text only and I'll paste it. Okay, so now it keeps its format. So we have the question there, and then the options, and then the answer. Okay, so let's leave it as is. We have our 5 questions. Okay, so our next step will be to save this. So let's click on File, and then Save As. Browse to my desktop, and I'll create a folder here called Quizzes. Press Enter. And I'll enter that folder. Okay, I'll call this identity property. So let's just remove that and I'll call this identity property. Okay, and I'll click on save. So now our file is saved, identity property. Now again, click on File and then Save As, Browse. But this time we're in the folder, in our quizzes folder, but this time click on the Save As type. I'll click on that and now select plain text. Immediately when you select that, you click on Save and then this pop-up will appear. Okay. First select Other Encoding and then scroll up and choose Unicode UTF-8. So please make sure that you choose Unicode UTF-8. Okay. Then click on OK and it will save it in that format. Okay. We can minimize this. Go to our Moodle site. Go to your course where you want to add it. I want to add it to this course. I'll turn on editing. Now I want to upload it to my question bank. Okay, so I'll click on More. In my course, I'll click on More. Then I'll click on Question Bank. Then I select my category. And maybe I can add a category. So that will be in the top for test 1. And I'll call this identity property. Okay, I'll call this identity property and I'll click on add category. I can provide a description here. I can provide an ID number here, but I'll leave it for now. I'll click on add a category and now you'll see my categories added. Now I'll click on that category. I select import and now I'm going to upload that questions that we've just created by making use of ChatGPT. I'll select the icon format. I'll click on choose a file, and I will go to my quizzes folder and select the text file that I've just created. Okay. I'll click on open, and then I'll click on upload this file. I'll then click on import, and you'll see there's my 5 questions. I'll click on continue, and now you'll see there is my 5 questions. I can select edit and then preview, and this will show me what the question will look like. I can even test out the question just to make sure that it's correct. Okay, so there's my 5 questions uploaded. So now that we have our multiple choice questions, let's turn these multiple choice questions into short answer questions. For that, we'll need a plugin. Okay, so first, let's export these questions. So we'll click on the questions and then export. So we'll export it as a Moodle XML format. Okay, and the 5 questions that we're going to export, let's click on export questions to file. And you'll see it will download to your downloads folder. Okay, so let's go to Moodle plugins directory. So type in moodle.org, press enter on your keyboard, click on plugins, and then in your search box type in cross XML. So it's cross XML. Click on search, and you'll see the first plugin that you'll see, it's cross XML format. Okay. Let's click on that and make sure that you download the correct version. So you'll see it from 3.5 up until 4.2, and here it's from 3.2 up on 3.11. Okay, so let's download that. Okay, so there's our plugin. Let's go to our Moodle platform, and we'll click on Site Administration, then Plugins, and then Install Plugins. We'll drag this plugin that we've just downloaded from the Moodle's plugin directory, and we'll install it. We'll go through the installation process. Scroll down and click on Continue. Remember, we've exported the question category, those 5 questions that are currently in multiple choice format. Okay, so what this plugin does is it converts between different formats, and I'll show you now. So let's just install this plugin, upgrade Moodle database now, and then click on continue. Okay, so there it's done. Now let's go to our course. So I'll click on home. I'll go to my course. I'll go to my question bank. So there's my question bank. And now I want to import the multiple choice questions, but as short answer questions. So I'll click on import. And immediately you'll see there's the cross XML format. Okay, so let's choose this one. And I'll upload my multiple choice questions that I've exported, and I'll import them. So now you'll see that there's my 5 questions. I'll click on continue. Here you'll see there's my 5. It transformed the multiple choice questions into short answer questions, and now you can see, you can preview. You'll see what's the identity element of addition, and now the learners can type their answer. So a quick way to convert multiple choice questions into short answer questions. And if you read through the description here, you'll see the various question types that it converts between. Okay, so that's just an easy way. So from our ChatGPT that provided us with multiple choice questions, uploading it to Moodle, and then converting between multiple choice and short answer questions, I think this is a more easier way to develop your questions for practice purposes. But please make sure that ChatGPT provided you with the correct answers to the questions as well as the correct questions. Okay, so make sure of that. Okay, so now let me show you another neat trick that we can use ChatGPT for. Okay, remember when we go into the question, so here's my question and there's my possible answers. So there's my correct answer. But now I want to provide learners with feedback. So when they get an answer wrong, I want this feedback to be available to them. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll copy that. And we'll copy that there. We'll go to ChatGPT and we'll ask ChatGPT, okay, please provide a detailed step-by-step explanation on the following. Okay, and we'll paste that question in there. What is the identity element of addition? So let's click on the aeroplane icon. Remember, we've asked for a step-by-step explanation, and now ChatGPT will provide us with a step-by-step explanation. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and then step 4. So now this provides the student then with guidance on why their answer were incorrect, or if the answer were correct, it will also provide them with this explanation. We'll copy this and we'll paste it in the general feedback. From here we can actually customize it by, let's say, making this bold, the steps bold. We can even ask ChatGPT to do this, but let's do this ourselves. Okay, so that's bold, and we can underline this, also make it bold. Oops. Bold and underline. Okay, and now let's save it and let's test it. Okay, so let's preview this. Just make sure the preview options shows the deferred feedback, and the display option shows that whether it's correct, feedback shown, general feedback shown, and correct answer and response history. Okay, so let's choose a correct or incorrect answer. So it says submit and finish, and now you'll see it provides us with a step-by-step answer to the question and why this question was incorrect. Okay, so, and this is a more meaningful way to provide general feedback to students. So they select the answer, but when it's incorrect, it provides them with a step-by-step approach to solving the actual problem. Okay, so let's go back, and we can do this for each of these questions. All you need to do is go into the questions. So click on edit, copy the question, go to ChatGPT, paste it in there, and ask ChatGPT, okay, please provide an explanation. Control C, we paste it in there, Control V, and we allow ChatGPT to do the rest. Okay, so let's go hit the aeroplane icon, and now it provides us with a step-by-step solution. Once it's done, we can copy and paste it, go to the question and paste it in the general feedback section. Okay, make sure it's correct, copy it, go back to your Moodle site, your question, and paste it in there. Okay, let's try something else. So I want this to be formatted in an HTML format. Okay, so we'll ask ChatGPT, please format the step-by-step solution with HTML to make it more eye-catching and appealing. Okay, let's do that. Press enter. And now it provides us with the HTML, and you'll see how it looks now in our question. Okay, so there we go. So let's copy this. Let's copy it and go to our question. But now let's remove this. Let's remove this, and remember this is HTML. So we need to go into the HTML editor, click on the expand icon, and then there's our HTML editor. Okay, so click on it, remove this, and paste what you've just copied from ChatGPT. Click on the HTML icon again, and now you'll see it's nicely formatted with HTML. Even the color of the heading is also formatted. Okay, so let's click on save and see how it looks. Let's test out the question, preview. So there's my question. So let's select the answer here. I'll click on submit and finish, and now you'll see there's my feedback that ChatGPT provided. Okay, so it's just a nice way to guide the students to the correct answer by not providing just the correct answer, but also some feedback that guides them, a step-by-step approach that guides them to obtain the correct answer. Okay, and I've spelled appealing incorrect there, so it's appealing. Okay, I can click save and submit. Okay, so there we go. So now you can do this for all your questions. After you've populated the multiple choice questions, you can go back to ChatGPT and ask him, okay, provide me with a step-by-step solution, or provide me with the HTML to make it more appealing or to make it more professional looking. Okay. Okay, so there's one other way to approach this. Let's scroll up. So here you'll see our 5 questions. If you want a detailed explanation about whether this answer is correct or incorrect, we can just copy this. Okay, so let's copy this, the first question. We'll copy that and we'll paste it in here. And now we'll ask ChatGPT to provide us with a detailed explanation. So we'll copy this again. Please provide a detailed step-by-step explanation on the following. So we'll just paste it just above the question. Okay, so we'll paste it in there. Now we're asking ChatGPT, please provide a detailed step-by-step explanation on the correct answer. Okay, and we'll remove that. So ChatGPT provide us with the correct answer, the C. So now we're asking ChatGPT to provide us with a step-by-step explanation on the correct answer. Okay, so let's hit the aeroplane icon and see what ChatGPT provides us with. So now it's more specific to the question and to the answer. So here ChatGPT provides us now with why this C was correct in this question. And it provides us with a detailed explanation why C was correct. So based on the above reasoning, the correct answer is C. The identity property states that any number subtracted from itself yields 0. Okay, so now we can copy this and paste it in our correct question. Okay, so this is a more focused approach as to a general approach. Okay, so you can go to the question, the specific question, copy the question, paste it in here, and now all we need to ask ChatGPT is provide a detailed explanation. Okay, and paste it above the question. Please provide a more detailed step-by-step explanation of the correct answer. We'll remove that, and then that's it. So now ChatGPT will provide us with a detailed explanation why A was the correct answer in this question. Okay. you'll see it goes through the steps, step 1, step 2, and then it provides us with an overall why, the reasoning behind A. Okay, so based on the above reasoning, correct answer is A, and why is A the correct answer? Now we can copy this and paste it in its correct place here in Moodle in the question bank. I hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for further videos on my channel.